Hello and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. Today we need to finish up chemical and rocket tech cards down here. This should be fairly straightforward. We're gonna go and make sure that we have glass and advanced circuits coming in. Glass, requester, advanced circuits, requester, like so. We need to have sulfuric acid here as well. And then we need to have something feeding this from 2 belts. Unfortunately, we'll have to have another substation there, but that's kind of fine. Okay, so let's go here. We'll probably need to fix this, yeah. And then this one, we go in. And then we go out. Very nice. Easy peasy. I'll leave a gap of 2 between these here as well. Just because I can. I think we'll just put this... yeah, multi-cylinder engine definitely needs to be on the outside. There we go. We'll have this one. No, we only needed 1 here, okay. We only needed that, technically. Then we'll do that. This needs to be sulfuric acid. We need to go find that somewhere over here. Probably on the other side of this, yeah. I'll be doing this, I think. Just to make it easier for myself, honestly. Okay. That does indeed do the thing. And we'll just put that here. Perfect. That also gets fed. Now we just need to figure out the multi-cylinder engine. Did I make a mistake here? I think I made a mistake here. I think the easiest way to do this would actually be this. Which is unfortunate. Okay. So, multi-cylinder engine. We need 27 per minute. And I think we might want to do this. Now, this is gonna need a normal engine. I wonder if the ratio here is going to be 1:1. It's definitely not gonna be 1:1. Which is kind of cringe. It's gonna be very much not 1:1. Let's see what we get from doing this. And something like this. There's going to be an abundance of resources left here, I think. Which I don't mind that much. Not enough logistics space. Because barrels. We have way too many barrels. We have 10k barrels. I'm just gonna take the easy way out here and do this for now. Any chance we can get those going soon, yeah? Man, those attacks are spicy. The corners are not doing that well. Any chance we're getting this anytime soon? Or are you gonna have to go from the end of the world to get this? I'm hoping... I don't think this is gonna be 15, right? No, there's no way. Yeah, that's gonna be not many. That's gonna be not many. That's definitely something that we might consider. This is also definitely something we're gonna consider. So steel input and iron input. So iron can just go here. Like so. And then steel can go here, you know? Not too shabby. The only question is the speed. Is the speed gonna be enough? Probably. But this might not be enough. We're gonna have to tweak the modules a little bit here with the gears, I think. At least the input for this is super simple. Super simple. Okay. You guys are the slowest moving guys in the entire universe. You know what? I actually CBA. We're just gonna do this because I'm too lazy to care. So this is definitely gonna be enough. However, this ain't gonna be enough. That's still not enough. No, is that engine enough? Yeah. We put one speed module in these. We're gonna get a surplus. Okay. I mean, that's very nice. This is very, very simple. We just take this. I'm just gonna put that here. We are just gonna put that out there on that belt. So we're gonna go find steel, which is here. That's gonna go... It's gonna go in there. Then we're gonna go find iron, which is here. That's just gonna go in there. Okay, this is very unfortunate. I'm just gonna do this. I don't care. We can have one too few of these here. And that's still gonna be very, very fine. Mm-hmm. Our walls are not doing well. Okay, so kill these off. Done this. Perfect. So we won't have any consumption of that. And the multi-cylinder engine should be stacking up here eventually, you know? Because this here, it's 27. This is gonna make 35. It might take a little while for this to catch up, though. Just a little bit. I mean, it looks good. It looks very good. And over time, this should be around 300. No. No, it's not gonna be 300. This is half the speed. How did I miss that? Cringe. That is actual cringe. We basically need to double this speed. I mean, this would still not be enough. And this would still not be enough. This would be 322. And this would be 324. Okay. Well, this has a very small prod bonus of 8 then. Which I really don't mind. However, then this whole build is useless. This whole build is then useless. Okay. So let's put that down here instead. This is still gonna be iron. That's still gonna be steel. But this only makes 35. So we're gonna need to double this then. Which is not a huge deal. But it definitely makes a difference. This guy then goes here. This should be 71. And we should have a surplus of everything. Cool. I mean, maybe not the solution I was looking for. Let's see if this genuinely works now. So I need all of these to start working before I consider this done. Okay, it looks like they're all gonna start working now. Looks pretty good to me. And this is stacking up again. Although very, very slowly, but definitely stacking up. Yeah, okay. Which will then put it at around 300 per minute. 324 to be exact, but still. Okay. Now to do the last but most difficult one of them all. This is gonna be, of course, the rocket science. There is probably... How many of these do we have? 65, okay. For this, I think we're gonna go all in on modules. And then this is gonna be 142. So not enough. Let's do this. And we need to wait for a couple of modules here. This is going to be 285. So I'm assuming that we also need 2 of these at the end. This is gonna eat 27 of everything and 216 blank tech cards. It's not the worst, but it is time consuming for a craft. Let's trash unrequested while we're at it. Now, one thing I kind of want to try is putting another cargo landing bay down here. Which we don't have one. That needs a bunch of stuff. Let's make it in the mall. This. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Perfect. I really am considering putting this alarm thing off. It's extremely like white noise at the moment. I am concerned here. I think this is reasonable. This is all the additional damage that we can get out of this right now. The turret and laser one. 40% extra laser damage is not nothing. I think we're gonna have to go for that. We'll have Leviathan snappers very, very soon. This ain't gonna hold it. This ain't gonna hold it. It's gonna be massive losses each time. Okay. This is 289. Okay, that's even more cringe. That is even more cringe. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. So we're gonna need this. And we're gonna need this. Perfect. Let's do that. that's... how are we doing with making that... this thing? Okay, you might need some power. You do have the materials needed. Kind of. We only have 500 roughly in storage, while we have 30k steel. So the blank tech cards, they go here. We'll put this input here. We'll put that here. Satellite telemetry data. Boom. We'll do that. EC clap. I'm gonna do a little loop-de-loop around here. It's fine. Then we're gonna do the long-handed inserters. Like so. That's gonna also go around here, because why not? Kind of fun to do something we don't usually do. Okay. So, here's the kicker though. Let's say we want to make modules. We want to make these. This requires solid fuel. That's cringe. However, what do we have here? Oh, we have petroleum here. I wonder if we can make solid fuel out of that. We very much can. So we're gonna need about 30 modules per minute, which would be 300 of this. We'd need 6 of these. And this is gonna need a double input. Like so. We'll have solid fuel go on the outside here. Yeah, let's do that. Long-handed inserter can then take one of the items, and you two can get the other stuff, which would be, I think, electronic components and green circuits. So I'm just gonna yoink this. And then we're gonna yoink the green circuits. That would go here. And now we need to make a tiny amount of solid fuel. 300 per minute. It's not that bad. 300 per minute is not that bad. Gonna do that. And we'll be placing this here. Okay. So if we can make 1, 2, 3, then the inserters. Am I blind? Solid fuel. Not made from... No, it's made in a fuel refinery. Do we have fuel refineries? I don't think so. We have big fuel refineries, though. Which can make the same. Perfect. So we'll do that. We'll put this here. This here ain't gonna need anything other than this. So we'll just connect these to the side. We'll do thing here, like so. This is 4 per second, which is way more than we probably want, right? Do we have nitric acid? We do. Do we have that here somewhere? We have that up here, okay. So let's make night vision equipment Mark II. We'll just do that. We do have Mark I. I'm just gonna put that in there. We could even do this. And put belt immunity equipment on. Because that's kind of nice. So I'd get the night vision kind of soon. I'm getting tired of not... I'm getting kind of tired of that. Which is okay. Should have all these things easy peasy accessible. So, my friends with the fuel refineries, are you showing up soon? You are. So this is obviously making way more than intended. Or than needed. Okay, that's incredibly quick. We'll do this. You can eat through so much petroleum, but it doesn't matter too much. Now, we're also gonna need some of these furnaces. We're gonna need 2 of these. Gonna need 2 of these. And you're gonna need to make steel furnaces. Steel furnaces. Which needs bricks. And you're gonna need normal furnaces. Which... yeah. I'm just gonna do this anyway. You're gonna need heat shielding, so... actually, probably... we want to put another one here. Oh, that's really bad. Because I want to get stone here. Let's take this out. We'll put this here. We'll take this direction. And we'll just put that in there. That seems fair to me. Okay, so what did I say I needed? We have this. We have advanced circuits. We have steel. Steel is gonna need to go in here as well. Is it heat shielding that I want to train here? We don't have a steel shielding train. There we go. Take that out. 3 of that. Couple of these. That's gonna be our heat shielding. That's gonna go there. And this is gonna go there. Did I fuck up this thing again? Yes. Not too shabby. Okay. So the first thing we probably want to do is get stone here. Stone. Stone. Boom. Now I think Stone Train has a bit of trouble keeping up with the demand here. Which is not good. I simply think we have too much demand for stone right now. And this ain't cutting it. And then this will be requesting heat shielding. building. So heat shielding will go out here. Ideally. And advanced circuits as well. To be honest, we can probably join these belts here. Do a cheeky little combined thing with this. And we said that 30 would be enough. So if we get steel here from somewhere like here, then that would be absolutely fine. Then we would need bricks in some quantity and stone in some quantity. Now, if I can make this work, that would be the gem here. So then we can take stone out on a belt and make that whole thing work regardless. Like so. Okay. I don't like any of this design, but it is what it is. So, we do have a second thing. We make this novice rocket tech card production. Boom. Can I then do this? I can. Okay, that's nice. So then if I destroy this belt, like so. No, the last two there we probably don't want to remove. I'm gonna leave this production for now. Okay. Then, just for safety, we're gonna request as much telemetry as we can. Make that go in here. You're not gonna make nearly enough bricks from this, my guy. Not even close. This is not even close. that ain't cutting it. Okay. Can we cheese this? Is the question. No, not really. Okay. Well, this idea ain't gonna do it. And you're gonna need a ton. Okay, you can... You're gonna produce like so much more than you need. So that doesn't really matter. Oh, wait. No, okay. We still need 300 bricks per minute, roughly, here. So we still need this. But 4 furnaces can probably do that. Okay, and I think you are done. So passive provider, heat shielding, full cargo. This is going to be heat shielding. And then you're gonna go to requests, heat shielding, empty cargo. Okay. It's only 500. But it should be enough. Okay. So we can do this. However, okay, first of all, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's take that out. No. No. That's okay. Let's take this out. Put it in a buffer chest instead. Then do that. Okay. Now, can we... Can we set this? Whenever this is less than 100, you'll do your thing. You are launching, right? Did this get stuck? What the hell just happened? Right. We didn't find a matching thing. This is gonna be... the novice tech pad thing. This, yeah. I think it was still set to that, and then it couldn't find it, so it didn't do anything. You're gonna automatically dump all of this telemetry into here and do your thing. So this should ensure that we are never running out of any of those, ever. And this should never stop. Okay, this takes forever, even though that's, yeah, that does take forever. But this should be cards automated, like for real this time. And this guy here is gonna struggle a bit, but I mean, what we want to do, genuinely, is just take this away. Put this here with heat shielding. Take this away. Put this here with what's it called again? A low density structure. 200. And then we can take a look at this, which is struggling. You're eating 600. Like, this is still almost this full belt. But this here should register 39 then. Yes. So you're still doing your thing. We can make this faster, because it's mega slow right now. Okay, and we're doing 320-ish tech cards per minute. Well, that's... we're gonna have to see over like a 10-minute period instead. And rocket launching is gonna be our biggest problem here. Okay, I'm gonna leave this be for now. We're gonna go up to rocket fuel. See what we can do. Boop. Let's go here. Don't care about efficiency modules at all right now. So this is still consuming 600 per minute. You have been stuck at around 57. This would be around 70. It's a small gain. That's 720. This is 840, so it's gonna leave a little bit going through here to go up to make modules here, which isn't bad. How much are you eating anyway? You can eat 260 per minute. Okay. Yeah. And this would make 97. Which it's not, because it's incapable of inserting quick enough. It's actually incapable of inserting quicker. Okay, but we're still approaching like 80. So it's not bad. And this guy is gonna be that. We just sent this guy. Did we send one more? Don't think so. Yeah, we did. We did send one. Okay. Well, this works kind of nicely. I would say around 300 per minute. Which is very, very nice. I'm wondering if you can keep up with telemetry. No, you cannot. Definitely not. So if we could make this faster, and that's only fuel. That is only fuel. Okay, on this here. I'm just gonna upgrade this belt. Because I can. So I want to make sure we don't, like, crash our speed module 1 production either. Okay, we'll upgrade this. That. And this. This. Gonna upgrade it all the way up there. Okay, and you are now able to full send this. And consume 840. How much can you actually make per minute, though? You are pretty capped as well. I think we give this the same treatment. Okay, these power poles are so bad. We did have these here. Go away. Okay, now I didn't take that. Take this. We'll do that. Take this, put that there. You go there. You go here. This will be light oil. That comes from there. And you'll go all the way here. Correct? Okay. Do that. Do that. And do that. These not really needed anymore. Somehow this is unpowered. Is anything else unpowered? I don't think so. No, it looks okay. Why? Yeah, I fucked that up. This plastic goes where? No, is this not plastic? Yeah, it is plastic. Holy shit. It's like, what the hell? I mean, I want this input priority to go from here, because this is where we're taking from our actual oil production now. This is not much by itself, to be honest. And then we put a couple of substations here. And you'll now be able to crank this. Which means that I can also crank this completely. Which should help with this a lot. Nice. So we have solved that. This is working fairly well, not gonna lie. We are getting cracked open by these biters here. This is gonna go straight into this as well, yeah? So the limit on material science pack. Let's take a quick gander at this. We have a decent amount of iridium. Not really. I'm blinking, because really? Are we out of iridium? What? Didn't we have like infinite amount? We are out of hydrogen chloride because we're out of stone. Because this ain't keeping up. Oof. Stone is a problem. What stone resources do we have inside our base right now? This one ain't bad. It's 1 mil. I mean, 1 mil is barely anything. I'll be honest. Can we landfill this a bit? Where do I have landfill? I can just yoink. And then we'll grab, let's say a couple of these. Let's say 3 of these. Yeah, this patch is not great. This roboport here is really in the way. We'll take this. We'll take that and just connect these. There we go. This goes here. That goes over there. This needs to go here. And here. That looks to me to be connected. Okay, so that's gonna build eventually. Because this is not getting full fast enough right now. We need 2 trains for this. So that's our big problem right now. That we need to solve. But that's going to be next time. Next time we'll be looking at bottlenecks for space science. Obviously, we're not able to do 120 of this per minute. We barely have enough material catalog if we could run this full time. But this would need 50 of each card. And we're making 12. So we're going to need to take a look at this and see what we want to do. See if we can get this up to at least we can make 100 per minute of the space sciences. I think that would be a good start. And then we can kind of go from there. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. If you like this content, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a really, really nice day.